Today we are here to take a look at Fortress of Gears, the new mini-box in Duel Links. Let's just go to the full deck list. I think that's the easiest way to do it, rather than looking at the recommended stuff. We can always scroll up and have a look at that. So, Machina Fortress, what does this badass poster boy for this deck do? For this mini-box do? So you can discard machine-type monsters whose total levels equal 8 or more, and then special summon that card. That's really not a cost, because machine dudes are really big. You could just discard a reactor dragon to get this guy out. Question is, would you want to? If he dies by battle, target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. Lunar Lights would have killed you by the time that resolves, but okay. Before resolving an opponent's monster effect that targets this card, look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. Ooh, I like those kind of effects. It's quite a rare effect in the game to get that cheeky discard from the hand. But let's see what else. Maybe the other cards that we have in his archetype will make it worth it. So let's see if there's anything else. So let's skip ahead to Machina Megaform here. So he's a level 8. You contribute him to special summon a Machina monster from your hand or deck, except himself. Okay, so that's a good way to cheese out the Machina Fortress. Oh, another Machina Fortress you control is sent to your graveyard while this card is in the graveyard. You can banish the Machina Fortress to special summon him. So we got a little bit of whopper chicka action going on there. Oh, here's another Machina. I missed this one. Machina Gear Frame. Okay, we got a level 4 one. So obviously you're going to be wanting 3 of these for sure. Card's normal summoned. You can add a Machina monster from the deck to the hand, except himself. Okay, and once per turn you can either target a machine monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it in attack mode. If the equipped monster would be destroyed this card instead. You can use the gear frame to protect Fortress from card effects, so your opponent will have to reluctantly... Your opponent can't destroy it with card effects, so they're going to have to go to battle phase perhaps to get rid of it, and then it'll get its pop effect off. Vision Hero Faris. So this is the new support for Vision Heroes that's going to break the deck. Discard one other hero monster to special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summoned, you can place a Vision Hero monster from your deck, except Vision Hero Faris, in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. Already, I'm not too sure about this mini box because Shiranui was busted as fuck. The ban list really doesn't. I haven't dueled on ranked since the ban list because it's only hit today, but hitting Spectral Sword was such a pussy ban that obviously grass, but grass affects other decks too. Hitting Spectral Sword really doesn't matter. They can search it. It's such a minor nerf that it almost might not exist. Except for the fact that they can't play World Legacy Clash, but they should have hit They should have hit another card in the archetype. But anyway, ranting about that. What I was going to say is the Ninja box was kind of a crappy box. We only had one good card out of that saw play, which was the Red Eyes Gearfried. So So I'm not sure which one this is going to be so far, but let's keep going. Maybe the other cards in the deck will be good. Ballista Squad. Oh, here we go. Just a classic tech card. Tribute one monster, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, so it's just a generic 2-for-1 on a trap card. Not the best thing in the world. We have Raigeki Break in the game. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. So basically, Red Dragon Archfiend and the tuner. Level 10, okay. What level 2 tuner are you going to use to make this with? You contribute a monster, then target a Red Dragon Archfiend in the graveyard. That makes sense, and special summon it. Cool, so you have him alongside. When he does the battle damage, you can special summon 2 tuner monsters with the same level, one from the deck and one from the graveyard in defense mode. We only have 3 slots on the battlefield. You can't do all of that. It's quite hard to get the full potential off this thing. I guess you'd have to expect Red Dragon Archfiend died at this point. But okay, you have options. It's quite strong. Fair enough. Splendid Rose, finally got Splendid Rose. Had to watch the NPCs playing with this thing. I mean, it's not that great really. It's like a mini Blackluster soldier, I suppose. Vision Hero increase if you take why are all these card texts so fucking long? Ballista Squad was so nice to read. If you take battle or effect damage while this card is in the graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard in your spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Okay, so it's got synergy with the ultra rare one here. that just sets up the spell and trap zone with one of your vision heroes. And then this guy, tribute hero monster. So you would tribute the Varus, I suppose, special summon this, and then you get to slap down another level 4 vision hero. You got polymerization in your hand, fusion them together, make adoration. Fair enough. I can see there's a little combo I can see there. Super Soldier Soul. Ooh, what's... Oh, is this to do with Blackluster Soldier? Ooh. Finally, some support for Blackluster Soldier. He's fucking needed it. He's been, like, treated so badly. Okay, there was the Chaos stuff, but he was, like, just kind of a garnet in that deck. You can send a Blackluster Soldier monster from your hand to the graveyard, and until your opponent's next end phase, this gets the stats and becomes Blackluster Soldier. Then you banish this from the graveyard to add one Beginning Night or Evening Twilight Night. But okay, maybe those are in this pack too. I would assume so. Oh, Envoy of Chaos. Here we go. Blackluster Soldier shenanigans. Discard this card. Target Blackluster Soldier monster or Gaia you control gets an attack boost. Every opponent's monster this turn has its attack become its original attack during damage calc. Okay. Bit situational. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard, banish a Lion of Dark monster from the graveyard, except this, add it to your hand. So far, I'm not really feeling the, that this is going to be, like, competing with, like, Lunar Lights and Shiranui and Dark Magicians and Cyber Dragons. And when this card is normal special summoned while you control no monsters, you can special summon a level 3 or lower Fiend monster from your hand or graveyard. You can make Black Rose Dragon with this, which is pretty cool. Samurai Destroyer. So we have a Sky Striker card. Holy shit, we're getting the Sky Striker stuff in there. This deck's been completely crippled in the TCG, but let's see what we got here. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target a set spell or trap on the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can destroy 1 monster on the field. Oh, okay, so this is just a tech card basically at the moment. Humid Winds. You can pay 1,000, add an Aroma monster. Oh, some support for the free-to-play deck. But now you actually have to buy a card. Now you actually have to like pay a bit for this trap card. If your life points is lower than your opponent's, you can gain 500 life points. And then that'll let you do Aroma things, because every time you're getting life points, they can do stuff. Like, the search is good, obviously. Like, paying 1,000, you get a search, then your life points will be lower than your opponent's. Then you're getting life points. So, presumably, you'd want to be using this when you already managed to increase. Because it's a continuous trap, you would have wanted to be up on life points the turn before by doing Aroma things. And then you can activate this, drop 1,000, and then you can gain life points and get an Aroma effect off. Like, seems a little bit awkward, but I get it. Like the search, like the fact you have a search, like it's a full rotor for the deck for 1,000 life point cost. That's pretty good, and you can use both effects if possible. So yeah, if you can get the full potential of that card off in a turn, like that is pretty cool actually. Wall of Thorns. When a plant type monster you control is targeted for an attack, destroy all attack position your opponent controls. Alright, Plant Mirror Force. Badass. Minimum rate. Oh my god. So much fucking text. Right, if he gets cheesed out of the spell or trap zone, you can destroy a level 4 lower monster your opponent controls. Oh, that's kind of stupid. Couldn't it just be any? Like, but I guess it's called Minimum Ray, so it makes sense. Maybe there's Maximum Ray who does the stronger ones. Oh, here we go. It's Beginning Night and Evening Twilight Night. So let's see. Oh, okay. It has, yeah, it basically has the Blackluster Soldier Envoy the beginning effects, so that's cool. And then when it gets banished from the graveyard, oh, nice. To get those Blackluster Soldier summoning conditions off, you can add ritual spells. So yeah, recycling. Like, you're going Blackluster Soldier Turbo. That's pretty cool. God, it's taken so long to get, like, this kind of support for the deck. I literally made a video of the top 10 worst ultra rares, and I put the Ritual Monster Blackluster Soldier as an honourable mention. Blackluster Soldier probably should have been a mini box, I think, but I left him off because I'm probably just going to get a load of complaints about the Blackluster Soldier archetype. They're just taking so long to release those, though. So yeah, they're just dragging their heels with it, and being a vanilla ritual monster with admittedly good stats, it's currently not very good, but I can see that it could be someday, so yeah, left him off the list. And it's taken this long since then, and bear in mind, GX had only just come out on Duel Links at that point, and we're only just getting some support that might actually help the deck be okay. Probably not even good, just okay, but we'll see. We'll see. Synchron Resonator, oh wow. Oh, that fucking spelling they did. I hate that so much. When they troll us like this, when it's like, it could have been a Synchron and a Resonator, so you could play it in both decks, but no, they had to be douchebags and teasers and misspell Synchron, so we can't actually use it like that. When you normal summon a Resonator monster, you can special summon this card, but its attack becomes half. Whoopity-doo. That is literally the most whoopity-doo, but in a good way, because who cares if its attack becomes half, because you are synchroing. You could make a level 9 with this thing. If you use one to level 3, level 7, you can make Black Rose Dragon, stuff like that. So yeah, good stuff. Like something that you might want for your generic synchro shenanigans. It's kind of like a Jar of Avarice, I guess, in a way. You get to recycle some stuff into your deck, and then you get to do a search. Like any level 4 monster from your deck to your hand. That's actually really good. Obviously, you got to have like done stuff to get those Resonators in the graveyard. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. So each time a Resonator monster is sent to the graveyard of synchro material, target a card your opponent controls, destroy that target. But then you have to destroy this at the second end phase after activation. You probably should have won by the second end phase after activation anyway. So I guess we shouldn't be complaining too much about that. Still kind of lame, but yeah, sounds decent. If you want to go for this Red Dragon Archfiend deck, you buy that structure deck. You might want to play these cards, so that's good. Okay, Infinity Barrier for Blackluster Soldier. And you can remove a spell counter from your side of the field to... Oh wow, to reuse it, but you banish it. That's really good. I can't be asked. Too much text. I saw something about gains 800 attack power. Oh wow, a fusion spell for Vision Heroes. That'll probably... Do you need this? Let's see. Fusion summon one hero monster from your extra deck. Using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. You can also use 2 monsters in your spell and trap zone that are being treated as continuous traps as fusion material by banishing them. They're saying that as if like it's like, oh wow, you can use your Vision Heroes in the spell and trap zone. Isn't that great? And it's like, no, I would expect to be able to do that because that's how the deck is played apparently. So if I couldn't do that, it would just be retarded. I'm not really very excited for the super rares, really, except for the Super Soldier Soul. I think I'm gonna skip this one. It doesn't sound too impressive. I personally have other things I need to work through. I need to go back to the set that has Vermilion Tech Dragon and I need to go through that box once. I just need to get Black Rose Dragon, Vermilion Tech Dragon, just really good cards that I only need like one of. So I just want to go through that, and then I can save up for the next box, the next main box. But anyway, that's it for that. Thanks for watching.